bigger.
Like,
No,
this is ridiculous.
It's social.
No.
You're
Although
supposed to
I think
connect
you're
with.
just big.
No,
Within talking and
No,
everything. It's
no,
not...
no. It's not social. Like, a love seat is social. This is fucking tiny.
No, it
This
isn't.
is like, this is a couch for ants.
No, it isn't.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Mute List. Before we get started, I just wanted to say that all the views and opinions and anything that we say on this show is not representative of the companies that we work for or any organizations we may be affiliated with. They're only representative of us, ourselves. Thank you for tuning in today, and I hope you enjoy the show.
Oh, that was pretty good. That was pretty good.
Yes.
That's pretty good.
Good stuff.
Alright, start the intro.
Cool avatar.
Cool avatar.
Welcome to the list.
Boom, boom, boom. Boom, 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 boom.
I had an idea for a really good joke to open up
Can we do
with.
it?
That was like,
Yeah, go for it.
going to be one of those anti-jokes that would throw everyone off, but I forgot what it was.
No,
So,
wait, all your jokes
I'm
are
sorry.
anti-jokes.
I
This is
mean,
not funny.
by saying that, you kind of just accomplished what you were going for.
Yeah,
So-
exactly.
That was
Who
the
are we?
Come
joke.
on.
Hi, everybody. I'm compatible.
Hi, I'm Snap.
Hi, I'm Tubber.
Hi, I'm Hammey.
No!
No!
You fucked
You have
it
to say
up!
that yet. What? What?
Have you watched any of our streams?
It's too early.
The guest
No,
always
dude,
goes last.
I don't
No, we have
watch
to do
it.
it again. We have to start over. We have to do it again.
Okay,
Hi,
okay,
everybody.
sorry.
I'm
Never
compatible.
Fine.
Never
Alright,
happened.
fine.
Never happened. Hi,
Alright,
hi, I'm
next time.
Snap. Hi.
I'm Tupper.
No, come, yeah.
I'm Sin.
I'm Noe.
And who is
Is it
this?
my turn?
And we have a guest.
I'm a hi, I'm Hammey.
There we go.
Our
It's
guest today is
Hammey.
Hammy.
Hi.
Of,
Hammy.
of
No,
Hammy
no.
fame. Known for Hammy
You might know
and
me.
Hammy.
Yeah,
Hammy and cheese
exactly.
sandwich.
That's
I'm not
No
going to
need
make the
for-
same mistake as last time. I'm going to make sure we can see our guest shaders this time. So let me just open the little menu here and go into safety.
Why don't you have
and-
safety settings turned off on the camera?
If
Yeah, why don't you
settings
just
need to
turn
be
them to
known.
none?
There
Yeah.
we go. Because it's my alt account, so I also use it for others.
Jesus.
Uh,
Uh,
Yeah.
Yikes. Hammy
Also-
panty
Yeah.
shot.
Hammy,
I
everyone
can
can
see. I
you.
can see on the stream.
Oh.
It looks like Sin and Noe are sitting next to each other, but for me, Sin and Noe are sitting in the exact same seat.
Well, Ayaka's eyes
I
are
don't worry
immediately
about that.
drawn to the loot.
I'm sure
That's
they're happy.
that's
Yeah, yeah.
unsurprising.
You guys are just the same person for
Yeah.
me right now.
Yeah, I don't see Noe. I just see Sin, and then like it's a Sin eclipse. Oh my God! The eclipse is over. I didn't even get stung by a stingray this time.
Did you wear your glasses?
When the solar eclipse happened, I was at the beach and I got stung by a stingray literally as the sun eclipse was happening.
Yeah.
And then,
damn.
I
and then
remember that.
yeah, and then the
That's a
EMTs came
beautiful
and they were
moment.
like, "Are you okay?" And I'm like, "It really hurts, but I just want to stay here so the eclipse can go through because it was only going to last like 2 minutes." And they were like, "Okay." And then they actually said, "Hey, we're actually kind of glad that we got called out here because otherwise we would have been like some crack house or something." So
That's fair.
no crack house.
Yeah, no crack house.
What can
Yeah.
I say
yeah.
except
Mozambique here.
thank you, Tupper, for the MMD tutorial? Can I add you to friends?
Thank you so much.
When is this gonna die? Please kill this.
You know,
Just
I've known
delete the
Tupper.
video.
I've
Yeah,
known
just delete
Tupper
the
for a
videos.
long
I've known
time.
Tupper for a long
Yeah.
time, and I can tell you
And
he
I
doesn't
can
know
say-
everything.
He doesn't know everything.
Seems
No,
that
I
Hammy
love
doesn't
it.
change. What does that mean? Hammy, why are
What?
you here?
I don't know.
are
What the
you?
fuck?
Yeah, wait, why is
Yeah.
Hammy here?
Why am I
Yeah, why-
here?
Yeah, why are you here?
I'm not famous. Or am I?
No, why,
No, I'm not.
why? Hammy,
Why do you
Why?
exist?
Oh.
Why?
I wanted to be on here because you guys are cool people, you know?
Oh,
I'll
how
watch
do you
your
know
shit.
about
That's
us?
a pretty good reason.
Yeah. What?
How do you know
What
about us?
VRChat? Why are you at VRChat?
That's not how
Why
the
are you
question normally goes. What the fuck? No, God. Okay, so
What's the question?
before we move on to our guest, I need to make a public service announcement. Do not play video games with that blue Neko cat right there. They are a troll. They're horrible.
Neko cat.
All
Neko
they
cat.
Neko
do.
cat.
Neko cat.
Yeah.
Neko cat.
It needs to be
Neko
nailed
cat.
down. It needs to be nailed down.
Neko cat.
Never play video games with this small cat.
Sega
They are
I'm
cat.
not gonna.
shitter
Okay. I'm gonna.
and a troll.
I want to weigh in on this. I want to weigh on. Okay. Every single game that I've played with Noe, we have only played for like an hour tops before I got completely fed up with playing with Noe. And that's not a lie.
Oh, shit.
That is not a lie. I played S02 with Noe for like an hour, and we haven't touched it since. I played Terra with Noe for like an hour, and we haven't touched it since. We played Sea of Thieves for like an hour. Like I can only play games with Noe
Yeah,
in
you
like
kept
1
messing
hour
around.
timetables.
You didn't even do a
You-
voyage.
What are you talking about? You're the one
What
messing
the fuck,
around.
You look like
It's
you're
you. You hear a cannon
played
go off. You
Splatoon.
run up,
You played
you
Splatoon
run up
too.
above on the top deck, Nintendo toddler, whatever. And then like you see, oh, who's shooting at us? No, it's just Noe.
Flip
What they
rated
shoot themselves
us.
off to
Flip.
go
Thank
to?
you, Fliphead.
Hi
It's
Flip,
just-
I love you,
Hi,
babe.
Flip.
Let's flip.
Hello, Flip.
Sad raid. Why
I
are you
love
sad?
babe.
What are you sad about?
Oh no.
Flipchip
I
said
don't
it was a sad
shut
raid.
up.
Sad
Shouldn't be
raid.
sad.
Maybe
He just
maybe
Sad
because
raid
it's
maybe
5
because it's
people.
a small raid. Yeah.
Kinda is. Yeah, that's
But-
fine.
Hey, that's
Raid's a
5
raid.
people we didn't have before.
Technically, 5
That is
people is a
true.
dungeon-sized party. That's not a raid. Smallest
Yeah.
raids are
I
10.
mean, in some MMOs, 5 people is too much for a normal dungeon, so it would technically be
We're
classified as a
Yeah,
raid.
but nobody plays those.
Jeez,
Yeah.
that's some woo honky.
I play.
What
I'm
do you
sorry?
play?
I'm sorry.
That's what I
I
thought.
think Snip crashed. Nope. Nope.
So
Snip is good.
anyways-
Never mind.
Hi, Hammey. Thanks for taking your sweet, precious time to come on our show. Let's stop ignoring you and ask you, why do you exist on VRChat?
This is a good game.
Quake
How
is a
did,
good
how did you
game.
find out?
Thanks
how
for
did you
your
find out
input.
about
Moving
VRChat? How did you end up in VRChat? How did you end up part of the community? How did that happen?
Oh,
How did,
I don't know.
How did you meet me specifically?
How did you meet Noe?
No, I didn't meet Noah. They met me. There's no story behind that at all.
No story, huh?
There's absolutely zero story behind that.
I don't know. I forgot how I met you guys. Actually, I'm sure I met you guys in the old hub doing stuff in front of the mirror and shit. That was
probably.
cool. Yeah.
Probably.
What kind of
Uh,
stuff?
I actually remember how I met you. It
Oh.
was on one of the Sunday meetups.
Oh,
And
really?
yeah, it was like this like underwater map almost, but it was like had like this huge like huge hills on around it, and then we climbed up the side and we started talking. It was like you,
Oh,
me, and then someone
I
else.
remember.
Who was the other person? I can't remember.
Oh shit!
bad.
There was someone else. Yeah, I remember
it
that.
Tiger?
That was
They
cool.
had the avatar with like there was a girl with like the gray hood and like the 3-colored hair.
Apple?
No, that was me. That was
Disabled.
my avatar.
Was that
That's
your?
all
Was
I
that
It's
can
you?
like a
Ah,
lolly. Yeah,
yeah.
that was me.
There's
Hmm.
another
There was
person
one
though.
more,
I
yeah.
can't remember their name. I ended up friending you guys because we just had a nice conversation.
Oh
I can't
my.
remember what it was about.
Mhm.
I do remember.
That
I
was
do remember
cool.
that though.
Yeah, me too. That's cool. Good shit.
Yeah.
That was
Let's go-
that was
let's
that,
go
that was,
back
that was
to the
probably
beginning.
that was
Yeah,
probably
then.
July 2017.
Yeah, I was really
How
early
did
in the
you
game.
find out about VRChat?
I don't know. I think I saw it on, not on Steam actually. I
Hmm.
saw it.
Reddit.
I
That's
think
actually
so.
where I saw VRChat for the first time. I just didn't know what it was.
Same.
So
Yeah, I checked it out, and it was when around the time where Slack was out and stuff. So,
Oh yeah,
yeah, the
before we moved
Slack.
to
Yeah, yeah.
Discord.
Ooh,
Yeah.
the
Does
Slack.
Hammey have one of the old player IDs?
I don't think so.
Okay.
I think the old player IDs were pre-Steam. I'm pretty sure.
Do I have
no.
one? I think I have one actually.
No, you do not.
I have
Yeah.
I have one
Yeah,
on my
well,
old
I
account.
made my account before the Steam launch actually. So
My first account has some of the old IDs.
yeah, my account was made before
account
Steam
doesn't.
launch. I actually the way I found VRChat was it was posted somewhere on Reddit and it came up in my Google Now feed and I looked at the post and I made an account and this was the post where it was like, hey, VRChat is coming to Steam in a few months, but you can play it now.
VRChat is
So I
coming
went
to
and I played
Steam
it.
in spring 2019.
I made an account, I logged in and there's no one there. And so I uninstalled it.
It's like the first time that anyone ever used Google Now and got something useful out of it, other than like the same news stories over and over.
Yeah, that's
I
true.
turned off Google Now like months ago. Damn it!
Oh,
Squeeze gestures, fuck you. Oh, where's Hammey?
We lost
right.
our guest.
Hammey?
That was, I guess, Hammey. Don't forget to go and subscribe to them.
Yeah, subscribe
Yeah,
to
like
him
and
on
subscribe.
like and subscribe to Hammey on MySpace, Friendster, Mixer, RedTube,
Live journal.
on Vote, on
X videos.
Oh god.
yeah. Actually, I feel like it's far more like offensive
affinity?
to imply that someone has a Vote account more than literally anything else that we've said so far.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyways, our guest is gone. He'll be back in a second, probably.
Maybe.
Do you remember that voting channel on the Wii?
Yes. I actually do remember that.
I
It just
prefer
asks you like
you-
a random
God, I
question.
love
you
how
vote on.
natural throwing things now.
There's everyone's knees.
Give me this.
Yeet.
What do you guys
Wow,
throwing?
actually-
I sure wish my knuckles weren't broken.
Oh, speaking of
Boom.
which,
I wish I had hands.
look at these. Hey, did you fix your thumb yet, or did you not need to?
It's good enough.
That's okay. Same as mine.
Yeah.
More tweaks in the pipe, but
You can thumb war
Okay,
someone.
put me on one of
Do you,
those cups or I'll be sad. All right, you can go on this one.
When are we
Do
gonna
live long
revamp
and
the
prosper.
cups? They're really out
Yeah,
of date.
they're oh god.
Yeah, unironically, I
can do
don't think
sneak
I've had a Soylent in a year and a half. Like,
Yeah,
there's
you can tell mine's outdated because it has Volt on it.
like
Like
there's
Sad.
better
Like-
there's better disparaging jokes that you could use against me other than Soylent.
But you do like No Man's Sky and Dwarf
Like
Fortress.
that.
Oh yeah, No Man's Sky. Oh, how
That's
about
it.
that No Man's Sky VR? Haven't we already talked about
I
that?
can't see it.
Yeah, we talked about
Probably.
it on the Gary's Night episode.
Ah, shit.
Oh, well, this works for you. I can,
I thought that was the
something.
Udon episode.
We can
Did
still
you
do
guys
that joke.
see Gary Newman was working on some stuff for Rust on Twitter the other day,
Yeah.
and he had some really cool shaders going on.
The HDPR stuff.
Yeah.
I think.
HDRP. High definition
HDRP,
render
yeah.
pipeline.
Close
Yeah,
enough.
it made me
Yeah.
fat nut.
Yes, HDRP is pretty fucking cool. It just requires that you switch to 2019, which
Hammey got timed out.
right now HDRP is not ready for VR yet. Unity has not
Oh.
okayed it for VR readiness yet. Despite
Unity
that,
fixed it.
some people are trying to use it regardless, and it works okay. There's apparently some weird issues. I'm excited for HDRP, not because it looks cool or it can do new cool features. I'm excited because it means that there's essentially a full shader wipe in all of VRChat.
Oh boy.
Nah, probably not.
Was that sarcasm? As in you're
No.
not happy for that?
No, I mean, it's going to be a pain, but at the same time, it'll be nice to have a clean slate and not have people using like 1994 versions of Poyomi's Master Shader with 675 keywords.
Oh, Oh, that's
I
all
guess,
you had to
yeah,
say.
It'll be like a
That's all
really,
you had to say.
Yeah,
I
it'll be a
use
really
I
good
use I
one.
use
Yeah.
I still use cubed from September 2017.
Oh.
Stop.
Why? It works. And
Stop.
It's not- it shouldn't. It shouldn't.
Where's
Don't
Hammey?
use cube. I mean, use
Why
cube,
not?
but use the latest cubed. Better yet, there's a cubed flat tune light that's actually even better. Like it looks just as good as regular flatlet tune, but it's less performant. Or
Less
less
performant?
more performant.
More performing. There
I
you go.
tried to say less of a performance hog and performant at the same time, and they kind of just merged.
What about
But I don't
mobile-
like
It's
change.
less of a
Mobile
performant hog.
What about
Mobile
mobile
tune?
shaders?
mobile tune lit?
You use mobile tune lit, which is was another tune shader that I'm pretty sure Cubed wrote.
Oh,
So
nice. Just like
get a better computer to run better shaders. Not really. Like a properly written shader isn't all that heavy, and if it's heavy, then you're doing something special Snowflake, or you're doing like ray marching or ray tracing, or you're doing
Which is
like,
special snowflake?
or you're doing tessellation, which you should stop immediately because if I could disable that engine wide, I would do it. Tessellation is
Just,
stupid, and there's no reason to ever do it.
Just get source code to Unity
VRChat.
and yeah, just get source code to Unity and then turn it off.
easy. Just hit the button.
Can't you get a source license to Unity? Don't they offer that?
Probably.
Yeah.
It's very expensive. I assume.
Hmm.
First
you
shaders
you
for
guys
the
got,
win.
Like, big
no.
bank.
If you want a first
So-
shader, just go ahead and visit our definitely not a sponsor Shishi on booth. He has a shader called XS Fur, and it is a single pass one draw call fur shader that looks just as good or better IMO than these garbage tessellation fur shaders that look like you're surrounded by a haze of colored fog. It actually looks like fur.
Porcupine.
He's right, you know.
It's one pass, no tessellation. It's honestly probably better performing than his main shader, which is XS Tune. Which you
He's
should
right,
also
you
use.
know. He's right, you know.
And you should also use.
He's right, you know.
Hold on, give me a second.
I'll just turn my
There we go.
entire avatar into fur shader.
I mean, as long as it's XS Fur, that's fine.
I mean, you
But
can
you're
use
furry.
excess
True
fur and
furry.
turn the whole thing off. You can turn the
That's
fur off on the
perfect.
shader, and you get a tune shader.
What's the point, though?
Uniformity?
I don't know. Where's Hammey?
Yeah, where did our guests go?
I don't want to hang out with these
Hey,
people. Holy
speaking
shit.
of guests,
Thank
My
God.
internet
welcome
died.
back.
Give me a second. Thank you.
Oh, and he's gone again. What the fuck?
No, I'm here. I'm sorry.
What do you mean, give
What
me
the
a
hell?
second? Just sit in snip slap. It's fine.
Oh no. Okay.
Tammy's that kind of person. It's okay.
Yeah, Hammy's that kind of person.
I lost internet, so I'm back. But that was weird.
So, speaking of
Yay.
Hammy being a certain kind of person, Noe, how did you and Hammy meet?
No. So please. It's fine.
I forgot this part. Don't say anything, but
Okay, it's fine. You can tell
but
me.
remind me later.
I mean, us.
Oh, you're gonna say it? Okay, go ahead. Go for it.
No, I'm not
Okay.
gonna. I don't want to explain it.
I got the
So,
nuts, Upper. I got the nuts. That's all you need to know.
Okay.
Noe and Hammy, I got the nuts. That's all you need to know, Tupper.
Ah!
You got it? Did the light bulb go? You get the light bulb there?
Ooh.
I don't get it.
Oh,
Jeez. I think the
I
first
was-
time I think the first time I remember Hammy, like I probably like knew you before this, but like my first memory is at anime theater in that pool with that fucking animation.
What
no.
animation?
What animation?
oh
No, no,
not that one.
Yeah,
Which
no,
one?
no.
No.
Or
Not-
no.
Not
do not.
representative of any.
Not representative
anyone
of
we work
literally
for.
anyone's views.
I don't have
Here.
it. I don't have it
Sue
anymore.
me later.
Okay. I'll show you in
Yikes.
private. Maybe.
Whoa.
I mean,
Yikes.
public. Doesn't matter.
No, that's against the terms of service.
Oh, okay. Oh,
Rip Anime
This is a
Theater
joke.
died due to
Private is also
Symphogear.
against
You're not
terms of
wrong.
service. Don't do things.
Symphogear. Symphogear definitely
Can't
did
believe,
play a small part in murdering anime theater.
can't believe Symphogear killed anime theater.
Don't let Doggoons hear that. He'd be really upset.
I
Well,
think
no. The key is that Symphogear was so good, everyone was just like, well, fuck it, anime's over. What's the point?
Ah, yeah. Of course.
I think Hopper
My mistake.
being busy got in the way of anime theater. And
Tupper got a
so
job,
came to
and
think,
that's
right, you
why
could've
the anime
put in
theater died.
hours into this thing every week.
Well, no, anime
Yeah,
theater died like
multiple
months
days.
after Tupper got hired.
Oh, I
was
managed
the-
to juggle it for a bit. That's about
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
It was kind of multifold. Like, I mean, I didn't have enough time, but I was trying to do it anyways. And then on top of that, video players were being a pain in the ass, and they still are to an
Oh,
extent.
right.
And I was like,
Yeah,
fuck
I
this, I don't want
remember
to deal with it. When
Yeah,
is it
that's
coming
true.
back? I don't know.
Soon, TM.
We could
Hopefully
do
soon,
something
TM.
together. Or someone else could pick it up.
Soon,
Um,
TM.
No, I refuse. It's mine. I copyrighted it.
Unironically, though, soon, TM.
Let's get
So
Hammey to do it.
Ayaka, I actually felt the same way about anime theater because you sit there with as you put it, an oven on your face, and that is kind of annoying. But like, I always went to anime theater in desktop mode. Actually, some VRChat theaters, like I know Shishi's theater, he has it set up that you can push a key on the keyboard and it fills up the whole screen. Like it just
Oh,
puts
that's
the
cool.
render texture right in your face. You can still hear
Cool.
everybody around you. You're still in VRChat. It's just there. So I might do that. I might ask Shishi how he did that and implement
Yeah, you
it.
should do that.
Are
That
you
way people
guys
can't
That'd
get
be
in front of
too
me and shit like that.
excited? Are you guys excited for E3?
No.
Not really.
A little bit.
I'm excited.
Valve's gonna be at E3, guys. Valve's
Wait,
actually
what?
gonna
Is
be at
that-
E3.
What?
No,
That-
they're not. That was the
Oh.
joke.
All right.
Oh.
No, I was making the joke that like every single year around E3, everybody's all like, haha, guys, Valve's gonna announce something at E3 this year by surprise, and everybody believes it, and then nothing ever happens. And like this year, they have every single reason
I
to,
can do it.
but they're not going to.
Oh my god.
Step, I can do it. No way I can do it. I realize
Upside
whatever you're talking
down.
about is important, something about Valve, but I can do it.
Just
I fixed my
realized?
thumb and now I can do it. Nice.
You can also,
got
you
him.
can also
I'm excited
about
for
that.
E3 because we can
Oh.
verbally shit post and voice.
Yes. Maybe we should
Well,
do
you
You're
can
a,
also
also
what do you
excited
guys
about
wanna
E3 because you're going.
what we should
Yeah,
do.
well, I'm not going to the keynote. I'm just going to the
What we-
show floor.
What we should do is we should I could build like an OBS overlay, kind of.
Hmm.
That maybe has like the video for E3 in the background, and that has like some like little icons. You could cut out the icons for each maybe just the chat or something. And then show that on the stream. So it'll be like mute list and friends watch E3, and it's just gonna be shit posting.
Oh, just like
I agree with
actually stream like VRChat.
Yeah.
I'd be up
I
for
mean,
that.
that would be a terms of service nightmare depending on who decided to show up that day, but sure.
Yeah, we would have to
Fine.
vet people, I think.
Nah, that'll be fine.
Yeah.
Okay.
We can figure it out.
Has anyone seen Chernobyl though? No, not yet. People keep saying to watch it.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
wanna
I
watch
keep on
that.
hearing about it, but I haven't seen it.
Dave has HBO, and so I feel like I should be bugging him to watch Chernobyl because we watched Game of Thrones and stuff, and not Kamen Rider. We need to be watching Kamen Rider more.
Yeah, why aren't you watching Kamen Rider? I told Ave, like, the first thing I want to do if I come over is watch Kamen Rider in the living room on the big TV.
Well, I also want to watch Kamen Rider with like you and the others.
Well, you know what? We're going to AX, so you can do it then.
We can just
Swear
marathon
to God,
Zia.
if you put Kamen Rider on the TV when I'm in the
Again?
Airbnb,
Again?
I'm going to murder you.
But I paid for part of it. I deserve the
Yeah.
right.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
true.
I have two parts of it.
Yeah, well,
No, you
me
don't.
and Noe and Ave combined have 3.
Hold on one
Well,
second. Landwell, taking your vote for the Airbnb, thanks. I have 2.
Okay, we still have 3, which is a majority.
Let's see.
Let's see. No, wait just a sec.
I mean, I could. Nah. I'm just gonna go a little Tokyo when we're watching Kamen Rider.
That's okay.
I don't want to watch Kamen Rider because I want to watch Ed, Ed, and Eddie on the TV. Hell yeah, I do. Fuck yeah. Let's watch some
Wait,
Ed, Ed, and Eddie.
I'll watch
Yeah.
Ed, Ed, and Eddie.
We did that.
Hell
we did
yeah.
that last.
Yeah, but it was
Oh,
shitty. It was like
there or not?
yeah, it was. I tried
we
to.
also
It was
watched
like a
Neo
YouTube stream.
Yokio.
Yeah,
We did
and
watch
I
Neo
wasn't
Yokio.
there. I wasn't there, so.
Dude,
I
I watched
wasn't for
fucking.
Neo Yokio.
Oh,
I
God.
fell asleep while you guys were watching Neo Yokio because me and Noe like watched it like a month before.
Ayaka says the fuck is that? I assume talking about Ed, Ed, and Eddie, and that is the surest or not
No,
violation.
no.
Verification.
Gotta know what that is.
Surely you know what it is. Otherwise, you are
Sure.
firmly you are firmly forever and ever Zoomer.
Like, I know
Firmly
what Ed,
forever
Ed,
and
and
ever,
Eddie
that's
is,
the
and
user.
Ayaka's like what 2 years max younger than me.
No, just 2
She's
years old.
Two years old.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, 2.
But yeah.
Hey, Hammey.
Yeah.
What have you been up to recently?
Nothing really. And watching Netflix.
Any video games?
What have you been playing?
I've been playing Mordhau. Good game.
Oh,
Tell us
love it.
about
Good.
that. I've heard so much about it.
It's
Yeah,
like
he's been
chivalry,
screaming out about
but
that.
good.
He really wants to play it.
I would love
Chivalry,
It's
but
literally
good.
chivalry.
Mhm.
It's
You
It's
can
it's
play-
a
basically
lot
just
more-
chivalry.
Yeah, I
Looks a
heard
lot
it's
more
just
action than Chivalry. I was watching Shizzly play it.
Apparently, you can play music.
on a
Yeah.
lute or lutes. I mean, oh, I bought a piano like a long time ago. And I'm learning on it.
Nice.
Ooh, nice.
Yeah, but I'm not good, so I'm
Learning an
selling it.
instrument
So.
Can you play All
is
Star?
always very fulfilling.
Not yet. Maybe never. I could play the
know.
intro to Megalovania, but that's it.
The most important thing you need to learn
Yeah.
first.
Mordhau
bought
seems
it
really
for the
fucking
memes.
cool. The gameplay and combat seems a little bit smoother than Chivalry. Yes,
Hmm.
Chivalry I played a significant amount of, and the controls were always just like I hated them.
I played chivalry a
It's
lot when it was
Chivalry means
popular, and
fire
I enjoyed it. Like the
So what
controls worked, in my
So,
opinion.
so what you're telling me is that Mordhau is the Dark Souls of Chivalry.
Chivalry is dead.
It's like
I mean,
the
yes.
refined version of chivalry.
It actually, the thing that it reminds me the most of, like while watching it, what was that? What was that mode called in TF2? Islander, where it was just melee only, and everyone's just like getting in piles, just slapping
Oh,
each other with whatever they
So the
have.
game
and then
encourages you
spamming voice
basically
lines.
just fucking around. Is that what you're saying?
It seems to be a very fucking around friendly game.
Yeah, yeah.
I mean, you can play the game without killing anyone and just fucking around, and you will get like good XP and everything. Like it would be worth just being on the match.
You play
It's-
stealth, play non-lethal.
It's Dark Souls Battlefield 4
Mhm.
Return of the Jedi
The Jedi.
2.
2
Special edition.
Game
Founders
of the year.
Edition. Oh,
I'm gonna
speaking
get
of Founders
Zealand again.
Edition. Speaking of Founders Edition, Google announced some more stuff about Stadia
Oh.
today, and they're selling a
Already
Founders
pre-ordered it.
Edition.
Already pre-ordered it.
Really?
They're offering a
Oh,
Founders
shit.
Edition, and here's what you get. Here's what you get for the Founders Edition. You get a Chromecast Ultra,
Which is $80.
An exclusive blue controller. It's just a blue controller, and you get a little icon next to your name in app that says you're a founder, which you can
Blue?
dick wave to the other 12 people you'll meet on the server.
No, you aren't done yet. There's other things that you get. You get 3
Blue?
months of Stadia Pro, which is normally like $10 or something like that per month. And then also you get a chance to reserve your name early and beforehand, because the important part about this is that if you register for Stadia after the founders, like you're not a founder, then not only do you have to register your name, like, you know, if I put Tupper, it would be like Discord. It would be Tupper followed by 4 digits. But if I'm a founder, I don't have 4 digits. I'm just Tupper. And that
So
alone is
everyone's a
worth
Steam
it.
user.
Right. Well, it's like Discord. But I mean, the Chromecast Ultra is like already $80. So if it's $130 to pre-order the thing, that means what? The controller's $50. I would have paid like $30 just for the name shit alone. Like fuck that. Oops.
So I haven't heard of it before today until I saw it like on Google's homepage. Is it just like game streaming?
Yes,
It's
it is
the
basically.
Ouya 2.
Yeah.
It's
No,
the
it's
Ouya
not.
2.
It's
No,
not
it's
Ouya
on
2.
live
Ouya-
too.
Yeah, it's on live too. Exactly. Everyone's getting the fucking meme wrong. On live was literally this, like exactly this, except they weren't smart and they weren't Google. What's
Okay,
gonna
but
happen?
why would you
Google's
want to play on Google's platform, which is streamed, and you don't actually own the games you buy, when you can just use the PC you already have?
What if I'm on
What
an
if it has an
airplane? Or
i9
not an airplane.
928
Yeah,
gig?
what if you're in a car?
What if I'm in a car
it's
and I
like
want to play,
Quest for PC gaming.
you know, on my phone? What if I'm on? What if I'm traveling and I have my Pixel, or like my not my Pixel, my Surface, and I want to play a game that very clearly would not run on the Surface? What if I have a
I mean,
Then you have
Chromecast?
to use Chrome, and that's bad enough.
Whoa.
What the heck?
Whoa.
What the? Are you okay?
What happens?
Who uses Chrome in 2019?
Oh no!
Ah!
Oh no.
Compact.
Your
Compound, come back.
microphone.
You're becoming a robot.
Rejoin the world.
Who uses Chrome in 2019?
Me until yesterday.
Me.
What? Chrome? Like the web browser?
Yeah,
You have to use Chrome if you're going to use Stadia.
Yeah,
I
yes,
used to,
very
I use that.
extremely
I use it for
difficult.
work.
Let's browse the hold on. Let's browse the rest of the web, and let's just go ahead and I do all my work stuff in Chrome because there's a plugin that only exists for Chrome that we use. And I want to play a video game. Chrome button, cool. That's it. That's all I have to do. That's the only extra step. That's it. That's it.
Yeah, who Firefox game?
I mean,
Nice.
I only use Firefox because it has Fox in the name.
Oh.
Jesus.
I
Wow.
use Firefox because I like its add-ons more.
That too.
Are you?
I have Firefox set up exactly how I
Yeah,
want it.
I use Chrome because I like its extensions a bit more, and there's some extensions that only are for Chrome.
I use Firefox now because Chrome is deprecating the application, or the APIs that are necessary for add-ons like
Ad
uBlock
blocking.
to work.
No. No. So ad blocks will still work. They're very limited. Like they're limiting the number of rules. So like, you can
Nope.
only block a certain number.
Doesn't matter. It's bullshit.
Nope. That sounds like a limitation of the API. If I want to block
Regardless-
10,000 different
Okay,
sites,
no,
I can
regardless
block
of what
10,000
the
different sites.
limitations are, it's
Oh, yeah,
bullshit
no, like,
is what it is.
They're doing the change, but the only issue with the change is the number of rules, like that limit.
Yeah, I
they're
don't want that.
completely
I could go to
getting rid of ad
Firefox and not have that
blockers.
Right.
issue.
Yeah, I don't want those limits. That's the problem. I subscribe to literally
that's
every
fair.
list that is available in uBlock Origin. All of them.
You can also just set up like a pie hole and just be done with it.
Pi-hole, I've had a Pi-hole running before. It breaks shit. It breaks things for
Does it?
VRChat, in fact. Yes. Not anything that's really useful, but it does break some VRChat things.
Fix
Really
VR
good.
chat then.
Not possible.
Okay. VR chat will never be
Ah.
fixed. You heard it here first.
Knuckles
Come on.
Bargain.
Nothing we say is representative of our companies or anything.
I'm like reverse Spider-Man. Like I do the thing, and
Every-
instead of me going to the object comes to me. Look at this.
Well,
Everything
can't
we
Spider-Man
say
do
doesn't
that?
exist.
Yeah, I was
Spider-Man
gonna say
can do
that's
that.
exactly what he does.
No,
Yeah,
no,
Spider-Man can do that.
no. Spider-Man can only go to objects. Objects cannot come to him. That's like a basic rule.
Have you seen any of the new movies?
Have you seen any of
Yeah, the one
movies
with Superman in it.
or ever like? Have you read
Yeah,
the comics?
definitely.
Wrong universe.
Oh, Noe and I had this discussion earlier today. Noe asked me,
Hmm.
was Captain America worthy in Age of Ultron, or did he
Well, it's
become
not-
worthy between?
It's a very good question now
Age
because there's
of
a canon
Ultron.
answer.
There is a
He's been
canon
worthy
answer,
the whole
so
time.
he's been worthy the
Hmm.
whole time. Yep.
Yes.
Yeah,
Anybody who says different is wrong. You're
That's a
wrong.
shame.
That's it.
But I know it's
Sorry.
not a shame. It's fine. It's just it would be more poetic if it's like at the time he was trouble or something, and the things that followed and the conflict with Iron Man and everything.
Well, I mean, regardless, he was always
Well,
worthy
no.
because he's a
What-
badass.
No, one of Captain America's like
He's got an
draws,
ass.
and the reason why people like him, and then one of his character traits is that his stability. Like him having character, like a story that he's got a dark and storied past, and it's horrible and terrible, and he's got to grow up from it. He already had that. That's his origin story.
He actually
He was a
works for
weakling,
Hydra.
and now he's strong. That's it. Like he doesn't need
Oh,
that.
by
I
the way,
mean, his,
Endgame spoilers. If you haven't seen Endgame, like literally just go see it. There's no really excuse.
No,
Like,
like,
we're
no,
beyond
you
the
can't even say Endgame spoilers at this point because it's
we're
been
beyond the
so
statute of
far
limitations as defined by the Russo brothers themselves. So like,
Yep.
Hmm.
If
whatever.
you haven't seen it by now, just like
I don't watch movies.
sucks.
So we can talk about something relevant instead.
That would be good.
Okay.
That got,
Let's
that
talk
got
about something
mentioned.
relevant to Hammey.
Yeah,
Hammey,
what's up?
we talk.
No, that's okay.
Yes.
Amy, what's your
Yay.
favorite game, and why is it SCP Secret Laboratory?
Oh
It's
boy.
great.
Evidently, it's
Hey,
not yours. We
Actually,
wanted to get
it's getting
people
boring.
various things.
I
and
went
no
to
one
sleep
showed up.
super early last night
Why?
What the fuck? Where were you?
because I was exhausted.
And I have a
Good.
job that requires me to go to bed early every night. So like maybe you guys should stop
Okay, we'll do it-
playing
we'll
it
do it in
at
the- we'll do it on the
11
weekend.
p.m. my time.
We'll do it tomorrow night.
Or it's
We'll
too
do it-
early. If it's too early, you know, like if we do it earlier, it's like no one's on. If it's too
We'll say
late,
Hammy's
everyone
working.
complains.
Yeah, that is the
But,
problem.
Yeah,
hmm
I was
Yeah.
playing till 7
Like,
in the morning.
I mean, that was a
cool.
one time thing for me. Like I was just really tired yesterday because I have had good sleep in about 2 weeks, so I just slept for
Mhm.
12 hours straight. But Compet has no
That's
excuse.
fine.
What do you think about Knuckles?
Why don't I have any
I don't know.
excuse,
That
Tupper?
meme.
Why?
Little red
I
guy.
don't get any sleep for my job. Neither
The
should
little
you.
red guy.
You don't have to drive 2 hours to your job every morning.
No. But just imagine that as an extended shift. Do you get paid for that drive?
No, not at all.
That was a
Should.
mistake.
You could do a tax reduction, right, for it?
Yes. It can be
So that's
deducted from
something.
taxes. What? Damn middle.
Sammy's
oh.
teeth.
Hammy was the first person that I saw in VRChat who had the hideous flyer Knuckles
Ah.
avatar.
Oh yeah. I remember that. After you did that video, like a
Before there was
famous
any
with
like
Compass
Uganda
and-
or anything, it was
Oh, you had
Yeah.
It
the
was Suicide.
you had the one where yeah, you were playing the MASH theme. You were
Was
the
that
mask
you, Hammy?
theme?
No, that was Tiny.
No, that
That's
was
what
someone
that-
else.
That's what that
No,
song
no.
is.
No, that was City Flyers, right?
That was Tidius doing that.
Tidius, yeah. But after he did that, I downloaded the avatar and used it and played other random shit. That's how like a lot of people know me.
I was in that
That's
original Knuckles video.
Yeah, that was cool.
Yeah, you were
Kinda
a
Stolfo.
Stolfo.
I'm part of
Contract.
VRChat history now.
I want to hear that Astolfo guy ranting.
That's the origin of this podcast, unironically.
Oh, he's gone.
He hit some button that's over there that I didn't notice before.
That's not
the
the
chair.
button, that's
There's
the
a
that's the
chair.
Oh,
Okay.
It's just there.
We need a new game to play that's free. Everyone.
Door
VRChat.
Like Minecraft was
Fortress.
cool.
Door
Dwarf.
Fortress. Door
Is that
Fortress.
multiplayer?
No,
Single player. Or you
single
can play
player.
for us. We'll just name us and we can pretend we're playing.
Yeah. Yeah.
Destiny
Cool.
2 on Steam for free.
Destiny 2 on Stadia for free. And
Destiny
Hammy's dead.
2.
Hammy's
Damn,
That's how
pissed off
much
Hammy.
Hammy
Yeah.
hates. Yeah,
Yeah.
Hammy fucking hates Destiny 2, apparently. Like,
Rip.
don't know.
Y'all are just
No! Give it to me!
Fine.
Your mic.
Mine! You
Fine.
actually have like a couch
your
here. I
mic worked
don't.
again.
I'm on
Are
my
you-
bed.
Oh. Well, this is my couch, like right here. It's lined up actually
Wait, can
quite
y'all
well.
fix that? That'd be great.
Maybe.
Yeah, probably. It'll take some time.
I don't know. It seems to be a Unity thing. Might be a way to work around it.
It's
No,
unironic.
I put it on the canny, which means it's going to happen, and it needs to happen now because I
Yeah.
put it on the canny
Oh,
today.
shit.
It
You put
needs
it
to
on?
happen right
Yeah.
now.
Well, as everyone knows, if you put something on the canny, whether it be a feature request for Where Knuckle Avatar in VR Space Chat, that's going to immediately be granted with zero,
Remember,
zero load time.
the canny is not a feature request board. It's a feature demand board, and anything you put in there is going to be added within the hour.
Bans,
100%.
VRChat is entirely democratically based. Literally, our development cycle is driven 100% by the votes on the canny, which means that if something's voted really high, it will get worked on 100% and be out in the next patch. Special bonus, if it hits 1,000 votes.
Bonus,
yeah, if it hits 1,000 votes.
every person voting has the same name.
Oh, yes. Special bonus if it's botted and everyone has the same name.
I've known Tucker for a while, and I will say his thoughts and opinions aren't representative of his employers.
Fuck me.
No, that's for that.
No.
Whale.
Sorry, that's against the terms of
Manuel would
service.
kill us. No. I don't want to mess with that. Sin,
Oh
can
man,
come over?
I forgot Flip was in here. Shit.
What did he say? Oh
Nothing.
no! Oh no! No! I just realized. Oh no! Oh no! You've done it now.
No.
You've done it now, Tucker.
Yeah, pants with yeah, there's the money. Oh shit.
I am gonna hug Flip.
Hi.
Okay.
Flip's gonna be
I'm
an AX?
also. Yeah, Flip's going to AX. You know who else is going to AX?
shit.
He is.
Hammy's going to
Yeah.
AX.
I am
So be
gonna
cool.
hug
Hell yeah.
Hammey at AR.
From Sweden to America. Hell yeah. It's gonna be awesome.
Are you
Yeah,
going to bring
You're
some
forgetting.
cool Swedish stuff
no-
to America?
Meatball.
Hell yeah. Swedish fish.
No
Just fill your bag with
spoilers.
meatballs.
Your food is better.
No, it's
Ooh,
not. Dude,
I
that
can't wait
tastes
to
like
taste
burgers.
Hammy's
It's great.
Swedish
I just
Hammy's been to
realized-
America before.
Hammy, I just realized almost all of our Airbnb is here,
Oh,
Uh,
yeah. Right.
yeah, we-
Except one.
Yeah.
except for one,
Me.
Julia.
Julia.
You're not in ours.
Oh,
Yulia?
Julia.
Julia.
Jewel.
Julia.
Shut the
It's
fuck
not cool to jewel in
Jewel.
school.
up. Hey.
Hey, Tupper, you got any jewel pods?
I only got one left. Should probably go to 7-Eleven. Should I kind of want to go to the 7-Eleven? Ever gotten like those shitty chicken sandwiches that they have under the heat lamp for like 8 hours straight? They're not actually
No.
that terrible
Oh.
when you're really fucking hungry and the only thing you've driven by in the past hour and a half is a 7-Eleven.
That's fair.
I can't say I have.
Yeah. Yeet.
They're good if you like to have a dry mouth.
Yeah.
Huh.
Yeah. What other questions do we
Snap.
normally ask our guests that we haven't asked
What?
Hammy yet?
I just
So-
wanted to say Snap was
We-
fun to hang out with. We went to an arcade and stuff, and she was
We
cute.
didn't really
Yeah.
have like an outline for this
They went to
episode.
round
Yeah.
one like
Yeah,
every day, and it was great.
yeah this one was kind of we kind of just eyeballed this particular stream.
I completely
It's fun to
forgot
eyeball
about
every now and then.
the stream.
I mean,
Hammy,
we
what
had
do
a
you think about
VRChat
Game Grumps?
patch.
What?
What do you think
I don't
about
know.
Game
What
Grumps?
was the question?
What do you think
Oh, I
about Game
love them.
Grumps?
I love them. Great. Aaron's great. Dad is great. Ross is great.
I like Ross.
Yeah.
Ross is cool.
He's cool.
Yeah.
Ross
He's a cool guy.
Ross has like done the best job of totally avoiding that drama that happened
Oh yeah.
while still being like maximum hype of Mario Maker.
Did you see that tweet? He plugged
He's a
like
good
an
guy.
animation that wasn't his, I think, using the
Yeah.
drama.
Yeah, yeah.
He
That
was
was really
like,
cool.
Oh,
he was
I was
like,
like,
I'm
oh,
oh yeah, that's
not
right.
gonna.
It was like,
He's like, this is the only time I'm gonna mention it. I don't want to talk about it. It's not my business. Just gonna. That's it. That's it. Anyways, check out this cool animation, which it was pretty cool. It was actually pretty good animation.
Oh yeah, I saw it. That was pretty cool.
Ross
Yeah.
cares a lot about animation. He's that kind of
Yeah.
like he's a really passionate creator.
Yeah, he found his thing. He's a really cool guy. Actually, he came to the VRChat meetup at AX last year,
Yeah, and I didn't see him.
and now you're becoming a robot.
And now Noe's a robot.
Oh god.
Ah!
Oh my
I have
God.
no mouth yet. I must scream.
Sega.
Sega.
So, Hammey, what do you think of the VRChat update?
It's cool, I guess.
It's cool, I
I
guess.
think the knuckles are cool,
You-
with the
Hey,
figures and everything.
you can clear your cache right now from settings.
Whoa, can I
Yeah.
do that on Quest?
Hey, I can tell you right now, since
Really?
Abe is in the chat, his next line is going to be,
Really?
"I'm so fucking
Apparently you
excited."
can.
Yep, there you go. Wow, wow, that was easy.
What?
Holy shit!
Called it.
Yeah,
What?
anytime
Advanced settings.
that the advanced settings has been mentioned, Abe has just like jumped the is like just crazy about it. I mean, I understand because clearing the cache beforehand was a huge like. Imagine trying to explain to like a normal, not really technically inclined user.
Oh
How do you
wait,
dig
Abe
it?
works support, doesn't he?
Mhm.
Oh, now it all makes sense.
Like,
Now it all makes sense.
Our
Clear
previous
that
instructions for clearing the cache was either, hey, paste a bunch of code into this admin-enabled command prompt, or
Oh,
manually dig deep through all these things that we have to instruct you to delete, but don't also delete these other things. So, like, it was awful. Yeah, yes, exactly. We literally say, you need to go into the registry and delete some keys. By the way, the registry can fuck your computer. So don't screw up.
That
no
was the guy.
pressure.
That's scary.
How many computers do
Um,
you think you guys have killed?
I don't think we've ever like had a support case where someone like let us know. Okay, I did the thing, but now my computer exploded. So I think most
I guess
people
if they didn't have a computer, they wouldn't be able to tell you.
Yeah, you just
Oh, that's
stop
a good
responding.
point.
don't they have phones?
Don't you
Don't
guys
you
have
guys
Do
phones?
you guys have phones?
Yes, that was the joke I was making.
Has anyone
I
played that
understood that
yet?
reference.
Is it out?
Um, No, I played it. I played it at BlizzCon. What are you talking about?
Oh,
It was a pretty normal. It's just a mobile action RPG. There was nothing interesting about it. I mean,
I
Okay.
see.
if I got what? Diablo Immortal,
Yeah,
The phone Diablo.
Sin,
Cool.
are you doing anything for lunch tomorrow?
No.
Just delete every
Cool.
file next to System 32, but not System
What
32.
about
There's
what
a,
about
yeah,
the
there's-
Elder Scrolls Immortals? I mean, Elder Scrolls Blades.
It's really nice
don't you mean
taco place
Baldur's
by
Gate
my work.
3?
Right.
Oh, yeah?
Mobile.
What is it?
Actually, I played Blades a
Border
little bit.
season, it's
when
my
it was-
favorite
when
taco
it
place.
was like just releasing, and
I have
it's
one-
not
I
bad.
can
It's
walk
just
to
not a
one.
game
Fuck!
I'd play.
Combat!
Well,
You know you can't mention tacos on a stream. Fuck! Now I know what I'm getting for dinner. Again,
Join us in
after
about
another
5
mute
weeks.
list.
For the Mute List Taco Cast 2019 finale of
Taco
season
Cast
2.
Electric
Are we gonna stream
Boogaloo.
it?
Probably
Maybe
not.
we could stream
I
it
mean,
for the
we
fun.
might be-
We could just I know what we could get you could like do the same thing as last year and like draw all of us, but just on some paper and we'll just aim a phone at it.
We'll just put tacos in
Yes.
front of it. It's just like, all right, I'm gonna review this taco right
No.
here.
What we'll do, I'll
watch
draw
that.
a little picture out, right? And we'll
Yeah.
put it on the table, and we'll aim the phone at it, and we'll just stream that camera stream of the
Just have our hands.
of the picture while we talk, and then periodically we'll just like toss some like taco garbage on top of it, just so every now and then just something shows up on the camera. Great idea.
This is the mute list food review.
We should
Doesn't work as
get
well.
some like weird unexpected guests like fucking
Like Hammey?
Whoops or Ross or Pamela Lucky.
Oh, cool.
Oh yeah, we should get Palmer
VR
or
Lucky.
Gabe Newell,
Yeah, I'm pretty sure Palmer
Or-
Lucky's gonna be an
Gabe
AX.
Newell.
We should get him in there.
Elon Musk.
Take Pamela Lucky for tacos.
Food review.
I mean, I know Tupper has connections. He could get us a steamy, cool guest, right?
I don't have
Yeah,
connections.
like-
I have connections to Ron, who then has connections.
Ron
that's
has
a-
connections to Elon
Ukraine.
Musk.
Yes, he
Justin
does.
Roiland.
Elon Musk. man.
Yes. No. I realized this when Elon Musk did meme review on on PewDiePie with fucking Justin Roiland. And Ron knows Justin Roiland. Like they've known each other for a long time. So that means that I now have like a third degree, fourth degree connection with Elon Musk.
Which means I
First
have
top
a
is
fourth
Ron.
degree.
First top is Ron. Second Ron is Justin. Third top is it's third degree.
Which means I have a fourth
Second
degree
Ron is
connection.
Justin.
I know a guy who knows a guy who knows Elon Musk.
Yeah, that's literally it. I know a guy who knows a guy who has met Elon Musk and sat with him on a couch and talked about dead deer in pools once. Is this real?
Yes. This is real life.
Has anyone played Bicycle Wolf VR?
No, but I've heard it's kind of garbage.
I
I-
bought it, but then I refunded it. I didn't play it. Because
Oh,
someone
no,
said it was
I
only
haven't
7
heard that
minutes.
it's garbage.
I've heard
I
it's
just heard that it's not
good,
worth the
it's
money.
just
Yeah.
Hmm.
like I've heard it's good for as an experience, but it's like not.
That's a
You
shame.
could pet a tail. You could do that in VR here.
Yeah, exactly.
You know?
I-
Where'd you
I
get
think,
Elon
like,
Musk to play VRChat?
Yeah, but
The
it's
way
a
it was set
mocap
up-
tail.
It kind of felt like they were presenting it as something with same kind of story writing substance as the book, like as in
Mm.
a story that is experienced like from that perspective, but a story at the same scale as the books with like character development and things like that. And I think it comes off instead as like a kind of experience.
Well,
side
I
thing.
heard that it was coming to the Nintendo Switch.
It is coming to Switch. That's pretty funny.
Actually.
Wait for Labo VR?
Yeah.
Unironically, it's coming to Switch.
Wait, Switch
Yeah.
getting VR? I thought I was like a meme.
It has VR.
It is.
It is
might
a
as well
meme,
be.
but it is also
It might be.
real.
Well, how? What? Like, is it
Cardboard.
like the
Cardboard.
Switch?
You
Like,
literally
Power
get-
of
yeah.
cardboard.
No, you
Oh.
literally wear a underclocked mobile CPU from 2016 on your face with a bunch of cardboard shoved on it, and you look at a barely 720p screen on it.
It's
That's
Google
what it is.
Cardboard, but instead of Google, it's Nintendo.
It's actually a
Wow.
worse experience than Google Cardboard,
mean-
believe it or not.
That's
God,
crazy.
I cannot believe people give Apple shit for like that fucking stand or whatever.
Oh yeah,
and
Oh, yeah.
Nintendo did
something
it
in
back in
chat.
2016. Or,
SpongeBob
like,
Battle
whatever.
for Bikini Bottom remaster,
Rehydrated.
Oh, hell yeah.
rehydrated, but it's a remaster.
Um,
I'm
Yeah,
excited for that.
there's some kind of Zoomer game about a Zoomer cartoon that people really want.
Battle for Bikini
It
Bottom
was-
was the
it was-
shit, dude.
One of my
It was
favorite
deep
PlayStation 2
shit.
games when I had a PlayStation 2 when I was younger. The only other game I remember playing on PS2 was Star Wars Battlefront 2. So it's like those two games made up a very significant part of my childhood.
Didn't Star Wars Battlefront 2 come out recently, though?
Shut up,
On
Noe.
Steam,
We
yeah.
don't talk about that one. We
Shut
don't
up,
talk
EA.
about that one.
Oh.
I mean, you
Well, it
can
did
play.
come out again.
Yeah, you
I-
can actually play
Oh,
Battlefront 2, like the real Battlefront 2.
I have
Yeah, they are on Steam.
I have like 30 hours on Battlefront 2 on Steam.
It's stupid to release a new game and just call it the old one. It's not the same
Yeah,
game.
Call of
Battlefront
Duty
fuck
is
Modern
not
Warfare.
Battlefront. Battlefront 2 is not Battlefront 2.
I will
Call of Duty
never
Modern Warfare is
acknowledge
not Call of Duty
EA
Modern Warfare.
Battlefront
Yeah,
because
well, If you go on Wikipedia,
They
it's
should've just called it
confusing because then
Battlefield.
you like for example, Doom. I couldn't really think of a better name for it, like Doom just being called Doom. That one I'm okay with, but like they have to say Doom 2016. So like
Hmm.
you know, if you're searching for stuff about the original Doom, if you just type in
or like
like,
Hitman.
Doom or something, yeah, Hitman. It's stupid. I can't imagine
Yeah.
Modern Warfare. It's like I'm gonna go home and play Modern Warfare. Wait, why do you still have
Which
an
one?
Xbox? Yeah. Wait.
Who plays that 360 anymore?
Yeah.
Don't do that, game devs. I'm lucky
Yeah,
if you're watching.
yeah.
We're releasing VRChat.
No,
Yeah.
like not only that, but movies are doing it too.
Yeah.
Mhm.
It's
Yeah.
like
It's
what is with
frustrating.
this trend of just calling things the same but just remaking them?
Star Wars.
This is the year of the boomer. All movies.
No,
Lion
if it was the
King,
year of the boomer, they'd be
Aladdin.
good.
Ooh.
Aladdin was
Sonic is
Alad-
coming out.
God. No. If you
I'm hyped.
people who liked Sega games when I was in school got beat up. No way.
Oh,
Yeah, well,
So you better watch it
I bet you got beat up.
beat you up.
a little bit.
Really?
Yeah, I did actually. There was one guy at one of my schools I went to because I switched schools quite often. One kid just kept fucking with me over and over. I don't remember exactly what he was doing, but it was like a bunch of little things. Like it must have like I was never an angry kid, but it got really justified at some point. Or rather, I felt really justified in remembering being angry because I was like, man, there's no other way I could have been that pissed off. And one day we were playing flag football, which because that's all they'll let you play. You can't
God.
tackle. The kid was walking away from me after saying some shitty thing, so I just clotheslined him into the mud, which
hell
was
yeah.
completely out of
Shit.
character for me. Like I'd never like started a fight or anything like that. I just did that, and then nothing happened, and he left me alone forever.
Damn.
This was like that was seventh grade.
If that happens nowadays, both you and the kid you tackled would be suspended for 3 days.
Yeah,
Punched him in the back of the head and shouted, "I'm Tupper. I'm tired of your shit."
All throughout middle and high school, people told me, like, occasionally that I was going to get beat up, and I never did.
I feel like
I deserved
you
it.
would
I
you would see
definitely,
kids-
I definitely deserved it, but it never happened.
you would see kids like get. I mean, it wasn't an often occurring thing, but like you'd see fights pop up like maybe once or twice a month at some of the schools I went to, and I get the feeling nowadays that just kind of just doesn't happen that much anymore.
Yeah.
Like,
I mean,
I mean, obviously, I'm not in high school. I'm a little old for that. But that's just kind of the general feeling I get from people. Like, people don't really make fun of each other that much anymore, which is, I'm
because
jealous.
they all do it online.
Oh yeah,
Well,
exactly.
I mean,
That's fine.
I think I was like the most recent high
Flip Trip was a
schooler.
Chad?
What?
Flip Trip said he was a Chad.
I
Disgusting.
believe it.
Can someone
believe
ban
it.
him, please? I can't do it with
Yeah, can
OVR
someone ban
drop.
him? Time him out or
Uh,
something.
Consider
Anyway,
this a warning.
Ugh. Yeah, can
as the
someone
most recent high school graduate in the mute list, I will say that the high school I went to, the stereotypical like cliques that you see in like media and such and hear about all the time, they just don't exist. Everybody's just really kind of equal to each other.
Oh no, my high school definitely had cliques.
Yeah,
Mine
mine
didn't really.
definitely did.
We all just like equally
And we
kind
graduated
of like
same year.
tolerated.
I mean,
So
like it wasn't like the stereotypical, like obviously it's not gonna be a stereotypical movie cliques, but it is stuff like you do have like the football players all hang out with each other, the water polo players all hang out with each other, like
Whoa.
Whoa.
water polo. Who the
Whoa,
hell plays
hold
water
up.
polo?
yeah,
The fuck? A water
Yeah.
polo
So-
team?
yes,
Water polo.
there was every year they
Bay
all
Area.
had the same hairstyle, like kind of like a shaggy, like
Why are we talking
almost
about
neck
high
height
school?
blonde
Oh no.
like hairstyle.
Yes.
They'd all
Amy, what
hang
was
out
high
with
school
each
like for
other.
you? Whatever the equivalent is.
I beat people up for money.
Whoa.
Wait, seriously?
Yeah. Well, you
Iron
know.
Holy
Thug.
shit!
I'm not. I'm not kidding. Well,
me to
I
rough him up
sort of
for
am. Well, like people got bullied in school, so like I was pretty tall, or was the tallest guy in class and stuff. So people
Wait, how
came to
tall are you?
me to. I'm 184 or 185. Oh wait,
You're a
that's
little
In
taller than
freedom
me.
units?
That's
No.
yeah, that's like
So
What's
184,
American?
185 is like it's like
that's like
6
4
feet.
centimeters taller than me.
6 feet, 6'1".
It's,
gotta
yeah, it's like
stop
about
growing, but-
6 feet and a half, probably.
I grew a lot, but like people came to me to like I didn't like,
Ayaka.
take money, but
Ayaka just said
people got bullied
huge.
and- what? Huge?
Ayaka, shut up! You're like 140 centimeters.
Wait, is she really?
Probably
Tiny.
not, but I mean,
Small.
actually, I'm not sure.
That's crazy, Amy. Holy fuck.
I mean,
Are you gonna beat me up?
You got paid
no,
for
I didn't do.
protection?
No,
Or
no.
like
If
is it
there's anyone you need to
revenge?
look out for, it's Leroy.
I it wasn't often. It's just
No,
like
Leroy's gonna
people,
rub his
sometimes people
rub
got
his
bullied,
beard on me
you know,
again.
and they came to me to
Exactly.
like tell the fuck up.
Wait,
So you
I'm
Oh,
really
so you-
glad that
people getting bullied.
like
You beat up the bulliers.
my high
Yeah,
school
kind of.
bully, and this
Mm.
is what he's become. He's an anime girl. Think of your high school bully being an anime girl.
Hey, yeah, fuck you.
Giving lap dances to new players.
I never got bullied in
I didn't
school
do
because I
that.
just didn't talk to anyone. I
Well,
was
like
I was that
150.
person
Fair.
that never talked in class unless they were like called on, and then like no one really knew. Like
So, like,
everyone had like seen them, but
That's
then no one
the
talks to them.
opposite. That's the opposite of the feeling that I got in VRChat, like when I first met you. You were like the popular girl sitting in the corner with the crowd around her, like as she plays with her hair and talks about whatever. I was like,
Oh my God.
Yeah, I could see that. For
I
Snap,
was,
absolutely.
That's the
I
girl
was
next door.
a average person.
Nice.
I am still an average person.
So
Me
for
too.
me, like in the UK,
You think?
we didn't have
Poor-
to.
Okay, Ayaka
Yes.
corrected me. They say they're 151 or 152. So it wasn't
We
too
didn't
far
have
off.
to go to. We didn't have to go to high school. Like, but when finishing secondary school, we can either just stop and go get a shitty job and die, or stay on to high school with the intent to go to university. Everyone who was like shitty just didn't. Like everyone, they either didn't get the grades to go on, or they just decided not to. And so they were all gone by the time I was like in high school, and everyone was just kind of chill. It was probably the best.
Well-
Like it was the high point of school for me.
So an important distinction is that
Hmm.
the equivalent of that drop-off point in the United States is high school, like the end of high school. Everyone has to go through first through 12th grade. Like that's you have to get through that. I mean, you don't have to, but like if you don't, you're literally unemployable.
Changed. It's changed now, so it's more in line. Like you have to stay on now.
But
That was
That is-
after I.
I mean, that's not. The problem is like it used to be that degrees were optional, like literally like 40 years ago. It's not the case anymore. And now it's not. Like if you want a decent job, you either have to go to like a trade school or a university or something like that. You got to do something.
I don't have a degree.
Yeah, but you have certifications.
Yeah, I do.
Yeah,
Not very good
that's-
ones, but I do.
Certified thought.
The
Excuse you.
stereotypical American could have
Oh,
fooled me
no.
with mandatory schooling.
You're
Okay,
welcome.
Ayaka, we're not implying that high school is good. We're just implying that you have to go to it. There were literally classes where I just had to exist in the room, and I would get, a grade.
Funny story. Funny story about existing in a classroom. So I did jack shit my senior year in English, my first period, and at the end of the school year, I had 110% in the class, and I never turned in a single like piece of like work at all. I did nothing the entire time, and then we got our final that we had to do in that class, which was worth 40% of our grade. 40% of our grade. And I didn't do it. I just didn't do it. Because even if I did, I'd still pass. I mean,
it did
didn't do
murder
it.
your GPA, but
no, it didn't. Because he gave me a 90% on it, and I didn't even do it.
Jesus.
Uh,
Sen, what kind of kid were you in high school? I can't picture you. Like I can't place you.
I was basically
Okay,
the
with the hat.
lonely nerd because my
Hey.
wow,
I
I graduated with
nothing's
10
changed.
people.
Whoa.
My school was minuscule and everyone was athletic, and I just joined in middle school and like, look at this nerd. I didn't really get bullied though, so
Damn.
it's okay. I'll bully you.
oh.
I was kind of in
Oh my.
the lazy, do nothing, like nerd group. Like
The
the
Go Home Club.
yeah. I mean, kind of. We unironically had a Japanese club because there was no like anime club thing. But we did actually learn some Japanese in there. Like our teacher was like someone who had gone and lived in Japan and come back and gone and back forth often. But basically, like the extent of what I learned from there was don't touch my mustache. and that was it.
At you.
I didn't pay attention in there at all. Yeah.
We had two options for language. It was like French or Spanish.
So, Sin, I feel you. That was basically my shit. Oh, it wasn't a class.
Yeah, I know, but like that was it. Like if you like, there's no like language clubs or anything. It was like you had to take 2 years of this one of these languages, Spanish or French.
Yeah, we had the same thing where you have to take at least one language class for a year, and
It was 2 years for us.
were all like, yeah, we had to do 2 years of it,
Yeah, 2 years.
and what you could also do is you had your extracurricular classes that you take. Like you have to take the 3 main classes, which is like math, English, and science, and then you could take 3 other classes, and it was a language, sport, or some fine art. And so what I ended up doing is they had computer classes, which for some reason counted as an extra language. So I never had to take Spanish or French or anything like that. I just took computer classes.
You're lucky.
Wow.
Okay,
I took 5 years of Spanish in total. I don't remember like any of it.
I am horrible at language, like at languages. I'm awful, god awful garbage at literally any language I take, and I hate taking language courses. I had to take 2 years of German in high school, and then I
Oh God.
I took 2 years of Spanish in university. Both of them I either like German in high school I failed almost everything. Like I squeaked out of high school with I'm pretty sure my GPA was like a 1.67. It was obscenely low.
Oh.
And German was no like different. I completely basically either got like a barely passing D or I failed. Spanish I didn't want to get a bad grade on because it's Spanish 101 and 102. Seriously. So I took them as summer courses, and I hated it. I hate languages are so stupid. Here's how you conjugate this verb. We're going to go over the standard of conjugating this verb for 2 pages in this chapter. Here's how it works for every single case. Like here's how this word is conjugated in every single case. This is how it's supposed to be conjugated. For the next 14 pages, it says, well, actually, it's not always conjugated like that, and here's the exceptions. It literally just lists of fucking words where it's different every single time, and it's like, holy fuck. Who made
Well,
this
in
one?
my computer class that I took for 2
to be
years,
fair,
which counted
English
as
is
an
way
extra
worse than that
language.
kind of shit.
Yeah, but
Well, yeah, that is true.
I learned English by being a baby in America, I guess. I don't know.
Exactly,
Like,
but like for everyone else learning this language, it's like the exact same
English
shit.
is hard.
English is hard.
All right.
yes,
Yeah,
It's
it's
so
so
hard. People that have
English
been
is hard.
speaking it for their entire life still get it wrong all the time.
Hammey knows enough English to watch Game Grumps.
It took
Hell
me
yeah, dude.
until
They're pretty-
college to get an English teacher that actually knew grammar.
Well, in my computer class that I took for 2 years, which counted as a language class, in both years, I did nothing but make games in PowerPoint, and that counted as a grade.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
hell yeah.
Oklahoma
PowerPoint
is
game.
like, what, 48th in education in the United States? So,
At the
like,
time, the state I went to high school in was 49th, so I feel you.
yeah, I didn't learn shit.
I mean,
I didn't
either.
learn shit.
English these days
Remember,
is like taking immersion
abstinence
class
until marriage.
constantly. Yeah, that's the thing. Like, I've met people in VRChat. Like, I don't know if you fit firmly into this category, Hammey, but like, I've met people who have learned English just from talking to people in VRChat. Like, that's it. That was their primary source.
Well, not from VRChat, but when playing games and stuff, I
Like
talked a lot.
games.
So that's how
Yeah.
I learned.
I hear that a lot actually. It's like, yeah, I learned English
Yeah.
from games. It's like, how the fuck?
Yeah, it's
Gotta be careful what you say.
I'm always impressed when people say that.
yeah,
Like,
that's
That was the Kenji.
mind-boggling to me. yeah,
dangerous.
Kenji, if you were with us at our last mute list,
You probably
Kenji
weren't.
said, yeah, you probably weren't. That they learned the English almost entirely from VRChat and hanging out with people, and that blew my fucking
Yeah.
mind.
Yeah, whenever I met Kenji, he didn't really speak hardly any at all.
Yeah.
Ohio. That's the extent of my Japanese.
Hello.
Learns at EU et al. Puts Nihongo de OK on their Twitter profile.
Speaking of
Uh.
languages, I saw Tupper ask someone if they posted on the canny in Russian today, and I lost my shit at my desk. It was the
I
most
saw that too.
funniest. It was
No.
the funniest thing I'd seen
seen-
all day.
Why is that funny? I've seen that person post in English before, but they sent me the message in Russian. I was like, I guess they want to talk Russian right now. So okay, whatever.
I don't know. It's just like something
Yeah.
you say. Just have you posted on the canny all the time in like normal English speaking situations, but seeing you say have you posted on the canny in Russian is just like you're
You're
just a
canny.
canny shit poster. You're just canny shit poster in any language you speak.
Yeah.
Rush B.
Not
Rush
a much.
B.
Rush
Rush
B.
Uh,
Rush Canny.
That's racist.
Jesus.
Nothing we say on the mute list is representative of our employers or any affiliated companies or
Or
groups.
even our own viewpoints, honestly.
Or-
Like,
or
don't
even-
even listen to us. Like, none of this actually represents anything.
Way
We're just
here.
wasting your time. Like,
It depends. It's debatable.
said,
It's the
Muteless
can-
goes,
we
the
can-
Muteless
we can
goes
talk-
to
we can talk
Moscow.
about that.
Oh no.
Hot take. All right. If we're saying things that don't represent us or the
Uh-oh.
groups we're
Uh-oh.
affiliated
No,
with,
that
So
was
hot
a joke.
take?
That was a joke. Uh-oh.
Noe is not as blue as you think.
What?
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 I look pretty blue.
Dabba-dee, dabba-da.
Ba-da-dee-da.
Fuck off. Jesus. It's always sunny
What?
in Noe's cardboard box. Yes. I mean, it is. There's only like, there's a directional, and
no
that's it, I'm
sun.
pretty sure.
It's just stars.
But no, wait, you have an ambient in here. You don't have a directional.
I do have a
These
directional.
must stars
I have,
very bright stars.
You do?
I have a directional and an ambient
Yeah.
because some shaders
Oh,
don't take
she's alright.
directional into account. Some shaders don't take ambient into account. So if you have either one of those, you'll appear high as opposed to no brightness.
water.
This whole world would become a mess if it rained. Yes, it would be. It'd be ruined.
Oh god.
Thankfully, there's only really stars up there, so like, yeah. And occasionally mugs. Like sometimes you see mugs fly down.
Hmm.
Well, no, even if you throw them
We
on the
can't
like
see
to,
it, but
to
we
the
can.
floor, sometimes they like go. Whoop. Yeah, see, it just did it.
Wait, really? Wait, really?
Yeah. I
It's,
guess
it's
they're getting
like that place
teleported
that
from the kill
rains
floor.
diamonds,
See?
except for
yeah.
instead of diamonds, you get mugs.
That's great.
It's like-
Okay,
Yeah, exactly.
that's weird.
So,
What is that? YouTube, it's your boy. Not with another video.
Hammey, do you got anything else that that we should have asked you but we didn't? This is the part where I'm really lazy.
I don't know. I don't watch this. So.
Okay.
Don't
Say-
worry,
well-
we don't either.
Okay.
Hammy, what are you
I
gonna
don't
do
know.
later, Hammy? What are you gonna play?
I don't know. I want to play games. You guys want to play something?
Yeah.
Are you
Kinda.
gonna give anyone a
Well,
lap dance?
Well, I'm gonna go
No.
to. why
I
would you ask
guess.
that?
When I
Yeah.
picked
Why
up
would I ask
VRChat,
that? Who knows?
When I picked
mean-
up VRChat, I spent a few hours every day, like just trying out Avatar stuff. And when I finally got something that I was kind of happy with, it was the original Skillet from Frame Rhyme Scale Model. It was heavily decimated, but like I thought, like if I go up
Oh, here we
20K, like I'm going to be melting people's PCs and everything. But I was still like I was pretty shy about it. I got on, and like I'd seen Hammey around like a little bit, like generally just in company of Xeon or whatever. And so like I'm just on, I'm in the hub, just making sure my VR works and everything. I pick up some blocks, throw them around, and I see Hammey, and I'm like, hey, how's it going? And Hammey doesn't say anything. Hammey is totally silent. They approach me, and they start doing the lewdest lap dance
No.
I can imagine. And I'm just kind of there, like going, excuse, hello, Hammey finishes.
That was a long
Jesus
time ago.
Christ,
right?
Trevor, that's an old model.
Sure is.
Walks away.
Jesus.
Works decently well.
Jamie became friends
Decently.
like a week later.
Arcadia says sounds like Hammy. Yep, pretty much.
No. No. That didn't happen. Okay.
Well, now I'm proper
No,
sized
what
at
the
least.
fuck are you doing? No, it's not true.
So consider this a moderation warning, Hammey. Do not
No, you can't do that.
not.
overly
You were the
sexualized
moderator
conduct.
there.
Here's a
Not
moderation
you,
warning.
Dave. You can't get me for what I've done in the past.
Like the fucking that animation every time I think about it. It's so,
No, Topper, stop.
Oh,
There's a
I
video
remember the
out there.
animation now. I remember the animation.
Oh god, my quest hot.
There is a video out there with
Your quest
all
is
that.
hot.
I
My
remember
quest is hot, but probably not as hot as yours if you're like
oh, the RTX
doing that.
the Quake 2 RTX demo is available. Oh shit, that's nice. I'm gonna play that later.
That's cool.
RTX
But first, you're
on.
gonna get Taco Baco.
I am
Taco
absolutely getting
Baco.
Taco Baco.
I had Taco Baco before the stream.
Yeah.
'cause I
This
knew
is
I
a
was gonna
random
order.
noodles.
Yeah.
Chicken teriyaki.
Nice.
Actually, I kind of like having all this armor shit on when you're in full body. Like it's cool.
Hmm.
Clink, 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 clink. Oh, now I'm like flashing. Great.
You need to put a good
Um,
shader on it.
Oh, it's on Steam. This is old cubed. Like this is a 5.6 avatar. So
Look at this
it's-
outline.
So what I could do is it has a very small outline on it. What I could do is I could take this avatar, put
No,
XS
we're
tune
gonna
on
wrap
it, and then
I have outlines.
like substance paint it. That would look cool.
Hey, we gotta wrap this up.
I have outlines.
Yeah, we should
Alright.
go.
I'll wrap you up.
In what?
Yo.
I don't
In
know.
what? Exactly. That's right.
Comfy blanket.
A garbage bag, and then I'll put a vacuum thing in it, and then I'll take out all the air and put it on the
Too much
on the
stuff,
TikTok.
not enough space. Too much stuff, not enough space. Get
Jesus.
space bag.
No, it's literally
Oh,
no.
God.
That's like a thing people apparently have been doing.
I know.
Guys,
Like they record themselves.
hey, we forgot something.
Oh,
What?
Sin update. What is going on, Sin?
Ah,
How's it
you're a
going?
robot!
Oh my god.
that was perfect
Sin
timing.
update. Sin, come here. Come here, buddy. Come here. Tell. You might want to back up a little bit. Back up a little bit. Back up a little bit. Might want to. Other way.
Oh no, we
Other
can
way.
see through Sin.
Other way.
Oh no.
Is that better?
Sin. Tell us what you've been doing recently.
Nothing. A whole lot of nothing.
Nice.
Hell yeah.
How come
Same
you're in
energy.
desktop mode?
Because Steam VR.
Immersive.
Steam VR crashes
Steam VR is
for
garbage.
some reason. For some reason, I don't know if this is a bug, but I can't start VRChat unless Steam is open. Well, I can start it, but as soon as I load in my homeworld, VRChat crashes.
Oh,
Well, that's cool.
Yeah.
It's very nice. Anyway, it's time for us to go.
Sin update over. Yeah.
Then update
Wait, hold on.
over.
Hold on, I gotta go fast.
Fast.
Gabagoo fast.
Gotta go fast.
Gabagoo fast. Oh god, I'm
Oh
tall
my
again.
god, my hips.
I gotta fix my like.
Holy
Wait,
shit,
wait.
Topper.
Yeah. Hello.
The absolute unit.
Yeah. Oh no, I didn't line up my feet.
Well,
Oops. Oh well.
Everybody, thanks for watching today.
bow legs.
We were totally unplanned for all of this. We had nothing lined up to speak about, but I thoroughly enjoyed the experience because I always enjoy spending time with the friends that I love and care about oh so dearly. If you have any ideas for what we should do on the next episode, you should tweet at us at the mute list and tell us what you want to hear us talk about. So if anybody else have any closing statements they'd like to give?
We will be talking about E3 at least.
Thank you for having me
But
on.
nothing-
We
nothing.
will be talking
Thanks
about
to
E3.
Hammey for coming onto our stream
Thanks for-
and
thank you,
using his
Hammey.
valuable time to come and talk to us about literally
Yeah.
fucking nothing.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
It was fun.
Yeah.
It's great.
Yeah.
Hammy's a real one.
Hammy is
A
a real one.
a real fox girl?
I'm the real deal.
Yes.
Hammy's-
Anyway,
anymore,
Wow, I
thank
wish
you
that
so
was
much
me.
for watching,
Are you?
everybody.
Oh, yeah, I
and
guess you are.
good night. Good night. Good night. Good morning. Good day.
Thanks to our
And-
sponsors, Taco Bell,
Hello.
Valve Software, and
Use Amazon
Fire.
Boxbox.io.
Boxbox.io.
Cox,
The
Go
last-
to the promo code the mute list.
The last of which of those items was the only correct one?
from the code mute list.
Well,
We're
not
not
really.
actually sponsored by them. So
Yeah.
it's still wrong.
No, we're not.
We
We're
ain't
not
getting
sponsored by
paid.
them. Yeah.
We're not
Go,
sponsored by anybody.
go. If you want a cool mouse pad, just head on over to foxbox.io, slap your stupid fucking TDA glowing tattoo piece of shit avatar.
Okay.
Close the stream. Close the
Close the
stream.
stream.
Close the stream. Close the
Shut
stream.
it off.
Close the
Hey,
stream.
I
Okay.
mean, we gotta talk in private about that blue comment.